Keep going. Literally, they're just scooting the railroad tracks off the road right now. I've never seen this before in my life.
Quietly while I took out $1 and dropped it in the blender.
You do it first. Ronan. Limbo.
Not a fall, buddy. Don't do that.
We like to limbo. We like to limbo.
Row, row. It'll fall. Hey, get down.
Limbo. It's time. Let's limbo together. You go there side, I go this side. Did you take a
Oh, what's that bird?
bird? You go fly. Fly. I'm gonna take you. You can little birdie. Don't get me. Flap. You go. Flap your wings. Flap. Flap wings.
Buddy, get off the bicycle. So my biggest challenge that I think I have in my life is I always think I should be doing more than what I'm doing currently because I'm not where I want to be yet. So every time that I'm stagnant or if I'm like, I wish I was doing this or I wish I had this, I think I need to do more. Like that's one of my biggest things is like, I don't feel like I do enough in order to reach the goals that I want to do. That's why I set all these things in place for me to grow YouTube because I don't think I do enough. And if I write it down, I'll do more. For the last 7 years, next to my sink in my bathroom, I've had this sign right here. I made this at youth group at church, right? And I've had this. The task was write something in Scrabble letters that you wish you could do more often. A lot of people put like they wish they could pray more. I just wish I could do more. I feel like I don't do enough, and I feel like I could do more. And every day I wanted to be reminded that I can do more. So this is exactly where it's been sitting for the last 7 years. And I see this every single day and it reminds me to do more each day. And I'm going to kind of just brace that and make that almost like a brand. Let's talk about it. Every day this is set right above my sink, just chilling out right here. So I see it every single day. What are you doing?
Time.
Give me my shoe back. I gotta go. Hey, you, Mr. Potato Head. Let me have my shoe. Give me my shoe.
You want to eat supper? Look,
It's impossible to get out of this house.
Look at this.
All right, so we are about to run to town and we are going to pick up some supplies to make this sign better. It's just missing. For the last 7 years, I looked at it and I wish I would have done something different. So we're gonna go fix it. All right, we're here at the place where I get all of my supplies. You can't see it, but it's Goodwill. I'm at Goodwill. Let's go to Goodwill. Love this place. Yeah, I feel like I come here more than most people do in a week. And they've always got a Scrabble game, right? Today, of all days, they don't have a Scrabble game. So I don't know. I gotta come up with plan B. We gotta figure something out. Rainy night. How many of y'all look at the clock and realize it's a takeout kind of night? Yeah. I looked at the clock and I was like, if I cook, it's gonna be 9:30 before the kids go to bed. So I decided to call in some wings and run to town. If you're new here, the Do family loves its wings. We love wings. If we can get wings, I look for excuses. I may or may not have just really wanted wings and decided to wait a little late. Don't tell Holly. She doesn't watch these vlogs, right? We'll see. Holly's my wife, by the way, for those that are new. If you're just not watching this video, you might be like, who the heck's Holly? Yeah, that's my wife. Yeah, but yeah, you probably figured that out, but. So why does do more mean so much to me, right? Well, it's because in 2018, whenever I made this thing, it was actually right after I got back from a mission trip / telling my friends, hey, we're going to go do something trip. And we all just left one day and went to Houston, Texas to help out after Hurricane Harvey. That's been a passion of mine for a very long time, to help people after natural disasters. Let me tell you a little bit about that. But first I'm going to feed these kids because they're hungry. So, the only bad thing about Wings, etc. is they don't have Buffalo Southwest Ranch. And that stuff is the bomb. If you don't, they sell it at Walmart. Get you some, so whatever you get, onion rings. So good.
It's good. The wing is so good.
Where do you spin?
Go.
No one's trying that.
Go.
This is where I get all my work done. But like I was telling you before, I went to Goodwill to try to find some more Scrabble blocks because I want to redo this thing. What I want to do is I want to change this to my last name. Instead of Do. I literally got home that night and my wife looked at me and was like, why didn't you put Do more? Like our last name. And I was so mad that I didn't do it. And my reason was I didn't have enough space, but then I was like, I could have just scooted over the top of this, but whatever. The moral to this whole thing, the whole stuff behind all the stuff is I built this after traveling to Houston, Texas to help out with flood victims and really had a cool experience with some guys who I used to hang out with. And sometimes in life, like I wish I could have, we spent 3 days there. We were able to take an entire truck full of products and things that was needed for the flood victims, the people who lost everything. We were able to take this truckload full of stuff that was quickly donated to people in the community who were in need. And we were able to do that. But when you get to a situation where thousands of people are flooded and you see all these people hurting, and then like all the stuff that you brought, you thought you had so much on your way down there and you're like, man, we got a truck full of stuff, let's go. And then you get there and it's like gone within seconds and people are like, do you have this, and you're like, no, I don't have that. It just hurt, right? And I got back and I was like, I wish I could do more. I wish I could have stayed there longer. I wish I could have done more for these people. I wish I had more products that they needed. I wish I had more time to give them. I wish I was able to work harder to help them get out of the situations that they're in, to help clean out their houses faster, because we only got to help like 3 people out of the thousands that were without a house, without being able to get in their house because they had floodwaters chest high throughout their whole entire house. And all of their drywall needs to be stripped out before they could even come back in and sprayed down for mold. And I wanted to do more. And you get in those situations and you're like, I gotta do more. Like, I'm not doing enough. And that's why I made this. I've traveled all over the world after natural disasters, helping out people. I've been to Nepal, I've been to Oklahoma, I've been to Texas, I've been to Tennessee, I've been to Florida, I've been to Alabama, I've been to Georgia, helping out all over the United States and all over the world with people who have struggled after natural disasters. And I can do so much more. I'm seeing the people in North Carolina and I'm coming up with this idea. I don't know how well it's going to work, but a goal I want to do with my YouTube channel is, as I grow these YouTube channels, as I'm close to 1,000 subscribers on one channel, I want to start taking these channels. I want to make it on YouTube. Like, I want to become a YouTuber and have tons of followers that want to help people and that want to be entertained, so that I can entertain them with my YouTube videos, and then we can take this vlog and we can go and use the money that we sell from this brand that we're going to create. Not sure what the name is, but it's definitely Do More. It's going to be Do More something. I'm not sure. We're going to be doing this. And we're going to go and we're going to mobilize And we're going to go and help these people with the money that we make from this brand. I'm going to be giving all I can to help people out after natural disasters. There's no way people should have died this winter because they were sleeping in tents in North Carolina, in America. Like, that should not happen. And I'm going to do something about it. That's why I want to make it on YouTube. My passion, my goal is to make it on YouTube so that I can create a brand. That way I can turn that brand into a mission. And the mission is to go in after natural disasters, help people out, save lives. We want to be some of the first to get in there. We want to be some of the first to get into these places. I've got certifications and things in different aspects. I've been in many different organizations, and there's not one that's better than the other. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to work with those other organizations to figure out how we can get in there the fastest. Whichever person is mobilizing to this area fast, we're going to work with those people, and we're going to help them out, and we're going to be with them along their side, and we're going to help them help people. There's some technology that's coming out that I really have got my eye on that I think would be huge after a tornado goes through a town. That would be huge for people after hurricanes who are trying to find loved ones, who are trying to find people after flash flooding. We would be able to find people quicker and possibly save lives. So that's one of my main things that I'm kind of leaning towards, is the technology side of it. So with the money that we come up with this brand, we're going to buy technology to be able to be the first ones in to help people, to help find people, to help locate bodies, to get people and try to get them help as fast as possible, because time is what saves lives. If you can find somebody who's been injured and get to them quick, you can give them life-saving treatments and different things that could change everything. And I want to be able to mobilize something that creates a way that we can move in as soon as something happens and be there to help out people. That might be eventually buying boats and going in after people who are flooded during hurricane season. So like if a hurricane comes in and floods a whole bunch of areas, we go in right after that flood, like after the major winds come in, and we're there helping get people out with people who know and are certified in these things. So we're not just going to be doing this like as some rednecks in a boat. No, we're going to have people who are certified and trained to properly do this. And we are going to mobilize and go as soon as stuff happens. I can see this being big enough where we have mobile food trucks. We have mobile laundry places where people can wash their laundry and do all these things from these mobile trucks that we have, and just go in and change and help people out. That's what Do More is going to be. We're going to do more to help people after natural disasters. And we're going to create different products and different things that allow us to do that. And we're going to sell those things as we grow this YouTube. So Do More is the brand, and doing more is the mission. So guys, I just want to let y'all know what I'm about and what my end goal with this YouTube. Why I'm trying to push it so much is because I want to be able to change people's lives and to be able to help people get back on their feet whenever they've lost everything. Like, that's my passion, that's my heart. And that's because of this. For 6 years it's sat there staring at me. And now that things are starting to move, like it just came to me, Do More is the brand. Like, Do More is the mission. Once we get things rolling, we're going to start talking about all these different things. We're going to use our YouTube money that we make eventually off of this to help people. We're going to start creating shirts. We're going to start creating maybe some different products for different things, you know? Maybe start a beard care line. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. But what I do know is we together are going to help people, and we're going to change lives. And I'm saying that now whenever I got 4 subscribers to this channel. I know we're going to do more. I know we're going to have more people jump on board with this mission who are passionate about helping people. And what's beautiful about this is I'm taking you with me. One of the biggest things that I have struggled with throughout this whole thing is like, I don't really want to like make it look like I'm going out there to, you know, oh, I'll give this person $1,000 because I got $1,000. You know, I don't want people to be like, dude, you're just doing this to show off that you got money. I don't want that, because honestly, none of this will be my money. It'll be your money, and I'm just showing you what your money went to. And I'm going to vlog every second, and every penny that goes out is going to be documented on this channel, and probably my journey to 1 million channel as well, because I think it's going to be a part of that business. Like, I'm going to build it from the money I make off of that $20 that we have invested. I have 6 different YouTube channels. You can check them out in the description below. One of them's where I'm trying to make $1 million. But that's the goal, guys. That's the dream. That's my passion. I'm just throwing it out here because I honestly believe that if you get it out there, that it's more likely to come true, and more people are going to be about it if they know about it. And I'm just letting you know that this is what I am. This is what I'm going to do. And if we don't get big off of this YouTube stuff, we're still going to go out and help people. We're going to give our own money. We're going to give our own time, and we're going to still take you along with us, because that's my heart and that's my passion. That nothing about that's going to change. I've been doing that for years. So what can you do today to do more to help people around you? I just want to kind of leave you with that. You know, what can you do today? What more can you do that will allow you to help someone out? That'll make someone's day a little better. It doesn't have to be giving them money. It doesn't have to be doing this. It doesn't have to be doing that. If you don't have money, that's fine. It's hard right now. Figure out a way to help somebody. You're out mowing your yard and you see your neighbor's yard's kind of big. Go ask them if you can mow their yard for free. Just be like, hey, I just want to bless you today. Can I mow your yard? And just do something to help somebody out, man. Like, if you watch the news, man, everybody hates everybody. And the only way that we can get out of that just way of life is to get out there and rub shoulders with people. Be a light in this world, because this world kind of sucks, right? So go out there and try to just help somebody out. And that's what we're going to do with this channel. We're not going to be able to do that right away. We're not going to be able to like instantly change things, but as we grow, we're going to be looking constantly, pointing back to this of how we can help people out and what we can do to actually change people's way of life after they lost everything. Because there's nothing worse than losing absolutely everything. I lived through a natural disaster. I had a house that had a huge tornado that went through Mayfield, Kentucky. Some of you may have heard about it in 2021. That literally went over my house, and it shattered all of my windows, all my storm glass windows, and completely busted through some windows and took off the siding off of one end of my house and bent up some metal roofing, and which I was very lucky. A lot of people lost everything. So I was very lucky to only have like that minor damage done. But to be somebody that goes out and helps people, and then to have to be helped, like, it was weird because different organizations were walking down my street helping me as I was doing things the day after the tornado. Like, they were helping clean up my yard. They're helping pick up stuff. They're helping move things that got moved around. You know, it was weird being on the other side. I've lived both sides of it, and it makes me even more want to be there for others. Like, I want to be where people need help. I want to be in North Carolina right now so bad. And that's one thing that we're just looking at and figuring out how to do this properly so that we can be the most effective. And I feel like growing a brand as well as we grow a YouTube channels, and just kind of take y'all along with us, that's the mission. So do more. I'm trying to come up with a little saying to say at the end, just to keep this a reminder of being able to do more. I haven't thought of it yet, but I'm working on that. So if y'all got any suggestions, please hit them up in the comments. But I'm Andy Doo, and I just appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you tomorrow.